Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2015 Convocation ceremony. The music you have been listening to this evening has been performed by faculty and students of our internationally acclaimed Humber music programs. This year, we are profiling musicians from our jazz program. I would like to introduce the band members. Lisa Martinelli is a singer, composer, and educator and has been a longtime faculty member at Humber College. She has recently been appointed the headship of the vocal department in the music program. Lisa is a graduate of the University of Toronto, Faculty of Music and Education, Humber College Music Program, and has earned her Master's in Jazz Studies and Composition from York University. She is the musical director for this talented group of Humber student musicians. Daniela Garcia is a dynamic vocalist who has recently completed her Bachelor of Music degree here at Humber. She has been involved with several music projects including Video Games Live, Fam Simply Divas, and most recently shared the Humber stage with New York Voices and Mike Stern. Danny has received the GNO Vocal Jazz Award and the Yamaha Canada Music Scholarship for Excellence in Performance. Jeremy Tozer is a singer and songwriter from Toronto, currently pursuing his Bachelor of Music here at Humber. He has been fortunate to have a career in music for the past 5 years, which has afforded him the opportunity to travel around the world. Wherever he goes, Jeremy hopes to inspire creativity, dedication, and plain old fun. Born into a musical family in Ottawa, Dennis Slim Sarson has been making music since his early days. Gigging and playing through high school, Dennis gained Humber's interest by playing in the Yamaha National Jazz Band. Along with an entrance scholarship, Dennis has also received the Brian Harris Memorial Scholarship and the Greg Wells Scholarship during his Humber career. Sean Dennis is from Brantford, Ontario, and is currently studying music here at Humber. He is a bass player firstly, but is also fluent on piano. He has won the Mo Kaufman Memorial Award for his musical achievements. Hailing from the Caribbean island of Trinidad and Tobago, David Richards has played music for a number of years alongside reputable artists at various jazz and musical festivals, regionally and internationally. David can mostly be seen on drums, but is also an avid bassist and has occupied the role of musical director on several projects. He is currently in his second year at Humber and has received the AM 740 Award for his outstanding work. Graduation is an occasion that is very important to all of our graduates and their families. We ask that you respect the occasion and remain in your seat for the duration of the ceremony and refrain from talking. We ask that you please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices. Fire regulations state that we must keep back of Convocation Hall clear at all times, so we ask that you not stand in this area. In the event of an emergency, please note your nearest exits and follow the directions of our staff. And now for the moment we have all been waiting for. Please join me in welcoming our graduating class of 2015 and the Platform Party. Please rise. Oh, please rise.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. And we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna going home today. I believe I missed each and every face. Get there and play my music. Let's turn on every love light in the place. It's time I find myself totally surrounded in the circles. Oh, my friends, please celebrate me on. Give me a number, please celebrate me on. Give me one more song that I'll always remember, and I can recall whenever I find myself too old. I can sing me on. Uneasy highway, traveling where the westerly winds can fly. Somebody tried to tell me, but the man forgot to tell me why. I gotta count on being gone. Come on, mama, and come on, daddy, be what you want from me, yeah. I'll be strong, I'll be weak. Please celebrate me home. Give me a number, please celebrate me home. Baby, one more song and I'll always remember, and I can recall whenever I find myself too all alone. I can make believe I'll never go. Please celebrate me on. Baby, a number, please celebrate me on. Baby, one more song, oh yeah. And baby, one more song, and celebrate me home. I believe, and celebrate me home. Well, I'm finally here, but I'm about to roam, and celebrate me home. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate me
Please be seated. Welcome to the 2015 Convocation ceremony for the graduates from the School of Health Sciences. In fact, this is the second of two ceremonies held for the School of Health Sciences graduates. The first was held earlier today. My name is Sheila Westmarker, Associate Dean, School of Health Sciences. It is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. This is a very special event for our students as it represents the culmination of a great deal of hard work and the beginning of exciting new opportunities. We are all pleased that so many family members and friends could join us in sharing in this celebration of achievement. I would like to begin our ceremonies by introducing our platform party. Please hold all your applause until all of the platform party members have been introduced. Marissa Veglica, Director of Professional Practice Advisory Committee. Steve McNanley, Operation Control Management Advisory Committee. Kellen Kearns, Chair, Early Childhood Education Advisory Committee. Janice Owen, Chair, OTA PTA Advisory Committee. Ingrid Pulpin, Coordinator, Strategic Projects and Communication. Kim Rigdon-Briscoe, Commander, Advisory Committee. Mickey Deckard, Representative, Humber Student Federation. Dr. Ursula Koseka, Faculty, School of Health Sciences, Faculty Union Representative. Dr. Patricia Morgan, Dean of Research. Joe Andrews, Director, Orangeville Campus. Dr. Paula Govea, Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Science. Jerry Connolly, Member, Board of Governors. Lisa Teskey, Associate Dean, School of Health Science. Bridget Woodcock, Director, Child Care Centers, School of Health Sciences. Vera Beltzan, Associate Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Barb Reach, Registrar, Office of the Registrar. Dr. Lenore Duquette, Associate Dean, School of Health Sciences. Jason Hunter, Vice President, Student and Community Engagement. Eileen DeCourcy, Associate Vice President, Teaching and Learning. Dr. Chris Whitaker, President of Humber College Institution of Technology and Advanced Learning. Brian Gray, Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Dr. Michael O'Leary, Associate Dean, School of Health Sciences. Jason Powell, Dean, School of Health Sciences. Jim Grieve, Honorary Degree Recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Brian Gray to bring greetings from our Board of Governors.
Good evening. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to bring greetings from the Humber Board of Governors. Congratulations to all of our graduates for achieving the success that we are celebrating today. You've worked hard to complete your programs, and we are proud of your achievements. The board wishes you much success in your chosen career. The knowledge and skills that you have developed at Humber will provide an excellent foundation for your future years and your future endeavors. We also wish to recognize and thank all of those who have supported our students in their Humber studies. To parents, partners, family, friends, and other key people in each student's life, the board recognizes with great gratitude your important contribution to our students' accomplishments. To President Whitaker, faculty, staff, and administration, we extend our great appreciation for your expertise and your dedication to the success of all of our students. Please join with me in saying congratulations and the best wishes to our graduates, and thank you to all of those who assisted our graduates in achieving success that we are celebrating today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gray. I would like to invite President Chris Whitaker to say a few words to the graduating class of 2015.
Whoa. Wow. Talk about an entrance. Sorry about that. It's just my electrifying personality. Well, good evening, everyone. I think it's true that they say you save the best for last, and here we are at the last of our ceremonies for Convocation, with the last of 2 ceremonies today for the School of Health Sciences. So congratulations and welcome, everyone. Members of the platform party, honored guests, faculty and staff, family, friends, and especially our graduates, who are looking very fine tonight, I might add, in their robes. Yeah, you are. That's okay. You can celebrate. And by the sounds of it, I know I'm not the only person who's excited to be here. Is anyone else excited to be here? Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's it. And I know because this is the last of 9 ceremonies that we have, and I've given 9 speeches. The only people that are going to be happier tonight than the grads and their families are my staff, who have had to sit through 9 speeches of mine. So I want to thank them for their patience. So here we go. Number 9. These ceremonies are my favorite time of the academic year. It's a time for all of us to celebrate the many successes of our students, and also a chance to reflect on new beginnings and the endless possibilities that await our grads. This is also a significant year for me because it's my 3rd year at Humber, and chances are I saw many of you at your orientation when I was also brand new to the college. Remember that mix of fear and excitement, a bit anxious, wondering what was to come? And that's just me I'm talking about. They laughed earlier today at that one. That's okay, you're warming up. We started our Humber journey together, but unlike you, I still have work to do here before I graduate. So we're going to spend much of our time together tonight recognizing the accomplishments of our graduates. Convocation is also an opportunity to say thank you to those who helped them along the way. So to Humber's faculty and staff, I can't thank you enough. Our students wouldn't be here today without your consistent support, wisdom, and encouragement, from orientation right through to now. When I speak with students, they tell me that they feel valued here as learners and as people. Time and again, I hear what a difference it makes that our professors and staff know their students' names. So many of you have made yourselves available at all hours simply because you've been needed. You've shown our students that they count and that someone cares about them. And that is a lesson that extends far beyond the classroom. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you also to the friends, families, and loved ones for supporting and cheering on our graduates, even through the occasional all-nighter to cram for that impossibly tight deadline. Now, I know some of you did that. And to think that you did all that work while tweeting, Facebooking, Instagramming selfies and probably pictures of food, Skyping and Snapchatting. So speaking of which, I want to get my own record of today because it's the last convocation of the year. I did a selfie last year, so we have to do something different. I'm going to shoot a quick video on Periscope that live streams and posts to Twitter. So let's hear it for the last convocation of the year. Let's hear it. Very good. Very good. Nice. Thank you. That was awesome and the best one so far. Okay, down to business. And now to our graduates. All your hard work has paid off. You may have all arrived here from different places, but today you've ended up at the same place together. In choosing and completing a Humber education, You've made a wise investment in your future. Let me take a minute to elaborate on this because there's a message here that should give you both confidence and motivation. So I think it's obvious to most people that globally and locally, we're still coming out of some tough economic times, and that may be an understatement. Youth unemployment, people without jobs, jobs without people, we hear about all the time, and they're important issues that concern us. At the same time, however, we should acknowledge that this is not the first or the last time that we'll face a struggling economy and a challenging job market. So experience tells us that while in all journeys worth taking, there will be uncertainty, achievement, and setback, those with the right combination of skills, knowledge, and attitude are the most likely to succeed. Which leads me back to the education we offer at Humber. If success for you is defined as being career ready, then to borrow from one of our popular slogans, we got you. But don't just take my word for it. Ken Coates from the University of Saskatchewan pointed out in a recent report on modernizing post-secondary education that the strength of a college experience lies in its ability to meet the needs of industry and in giving students the job-ready skills they need to succeed. We have further evidence to back this up. Third-party research shows that employers are consistently happy with how Humber grads perform in the workplace. And surveys of Toronto area college students indicate that ours have the highest level of confidence that they're getting the necessary skills and knowledge to serve them well in the future. Most of you came to Humber with a specific career in mind. You wanted to be a nurse, a paramedic, or an early childhood educator, for example. And now you've reached your goal. But you have actually achieved so much more. You embody the much broader vision of a Humber education, to develop highly skilled and broadly educated citizens who can contribute to a global economy. In order to sustain your career as a skilled professional, you need those specific technical skills you came to Humber to learn. You need to know how to listen for a heart murmur, how to correctly dose a baby with antibiotics, and how to help an amputee gain their independence. Along with these technical skills, you also need essential skills, often described as employability skills, but they're really life skills if you think about it. And though also described as soft skills, they're some of the most difficult to master. I'm talking about things like the ability to communicate, problem solve, think critically and creatively, and work as part of a team. I've heard it said that your hard skills get you your job, and whether you keep it will most likely depend on those soft skills. Throughout your courses, you've had to develop and practice these essential skills in order to achieve competence in those technical areas. Our philosophy of education also incorporates a strong focus on the value of lifelong learning, which is an important mindset to have in a dynamic and ever-changing society and economy. Lifelong learning is one of those essential soft skills, being open to new perspectives and experiences and using them to build on what you already know. Lifelong learning is about being adaptable and recognizing that change is constant, that our jobs and careers likely will change over the course of our lives. To succeed, you'll need the skills and attitude to adapt to and anticipate changes even before they happen. This is where creativity, collaboration, and problem solving, all of which you've learned during your time at Humber, will serve you well. Lifelong learning, of course, started even before you began your first class at Humber. It continued throughout your education, and it will continue through your life, especially so if you embrace it. One example of this can be seen in a trip taken by a group of health sciences students recently during Reading Week this year. Accompanied by their professor, Frankie Berg-Ferret, a group of 10 students traveled to Guatemala to provide health care to children living in an orphanage and to families in remote parts of the country. The learning experience, I'm told, was absolutely irreplaceable and unforgettable. So never stop looking for ways to learn from the world. It has a lot to teach you, especially if you seek knowledge in places that may be far outside your comfort zone. So I hope my comments have given you some food for thought and encouragement as you move on from today. In graduating, you have demonstrated that you have met and exceeded the high standards demanded by our programs. Your Humber education will serve you well, no matter what path you choose, whether that's more schooling, pursuing your career, or maybe just exploring life. You have the skills, knowledge, and capacity to achieve your own success and contribute as global citizens. Thank you for sharing the precious resource of your time with us. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed and benefited from your experience. I also thank you for contributing in many ways to the life of Humber. Our faculty and staff have learned from you just as you have learned from them. At orientation, I encourage you to take full advantage of all Humber has to offer, to stretch yourself, try new things, and get out of your comfort zone, because that's what learning and life is all about. My wish for you as you leave here is that you continue to approach all you do in the same manner. In closing, it's my pleasure to welcome you as Humber alumni. Now more than 200,000 strong, including almost 8,000 this year alone, our alumni are doing great things all over the world, in business and technology, in healthcare and communications, and in media, hospitality, and the arts. Everyone here today is proud of all you've achieved. You are now and forever part of the Humber family. And like all families, our door's always open, and you're always welcome home. So stay in touch, tweet often, post those pictures, and remember, we are Humber. Thank you.
Thank you, President Whitaker. Our honorary degree recipient today is Mr. Jim Grieve, who will be introduced by Jason Powell, Dean of the School of Health Sciences.
This evening's honorary Bachelor of Applied Studies degree is awarded to Mr. Jim Grieve. Mr. Jim Grieve recently retired as Assistant Deputy Minister for the Early Years Division for the Ontario Ministry of Education, responsible for full-day kindergarten, childcare, and family support programs. Mr. Jim Grieve led the teams that created a seamless learning experience for children from birth onward. Jim is a steadfast advocate for the work of the Early Years Division and recognizes this work as the most significant of investments for the future of our children, our communities, our province, and our country. Jim's passion is easily recognizable throughout his career, and proudly he is founding member of the Council for Early Years Development, the co-chair of 2 highly accomplished Success by 6 organizations in Ottawa and Peel, the co-chair of a working group on early childhood learning and development for the Council of Ministers of Canada, member of the Executive Committee of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Network on Early Childhood Education and Care, and he currently leads an international project to develop an early learning development framework and to identify requisite learning outcomes. Over the past 15 years, in concert with Dr. Fraser Mustard, Dr. Dan Offord, Dr. Magdalena Janus, and many more brilliant scholars in the early childhood education development sector, he has worked to develop a strong multi-sectoral initiatives designed to help young children and families in Canada thrive and reach their fullest of potentials. Jim served as Director of Education for Ottawa Carleton before heading up the Peel District School Board, Canada's second largest board. Jim holds undergraduate credentials from York University and Victoria College of the University of Toronto and holds graduate credentials from the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education at the University of Toronto. Jim was named the 2013 Communicator of the Year by the International Association of Business Communicators, and he was recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Government of Ontario in 2014. Jim is a highly visible and approachable leader and is always willing to advise organizations on the work of the ministry and the other various projects he is involved with. It is through this commitment that Humber has a relationship with Mr. Grieve. Jim is always supportive of the role of post-secondary institutions in providing the requisite curriculum to future childcare education professionals and makes himself available regularly to ensure we are aligned with the strategic directions of the province and so that we are providing the next generation of childcare professionals with what they need to be the best they can be. We are proud to call Jim our friend, and we are proud of the lifelong commitment to child health that Jim has devoted. We are proud to bestow this honor on you, Jim, for you model the values that our entire organization stands for. Our entire ECE faculty, staff, and student body has benefited from your leadership and your friendship. Most importantly, our children, our communities, our province, and our country are better off for what you have accomplished in your career. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our Humber College family. Mr. Grieve, please stand. President Whitaker, Mr. Gray, it is with great honor and pleasure that we ask you to confer upon Mr. Jim Grieve this Bachelor of Applied Studies degree. And now I welcome Mr. Jim Grieve to speak with the class of 2015. Jim?
I'm a little choked up. This is really, truly an honor. And may I say, first of all, to President Whitaker and members of the platform party that I'm honored to share, Humber faculty and staff, special guests, parents, faculty, family members, including those who are around the world. I know you're being webcast today, and especially to those whom we celebrate here truly tonight, students no longer, but graduates of Humber. Let's hear from you, graduates from Humber. Jason, thank you very much for such a brilliant and wonderful opening. And I've sat where you sit right now, and I know that I'm between you and a big celebration afterwards, so I'm going to keep this very short and try and give you something very much from the heart. I am truly honored and privileged to be celebrating this important event with you tonight. This is a big event in your life. It's certainly one in mine. And to have the opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you is just a perfect opportunity. And I'm going to keep you going. I'm not going to let you drift off on any part of this. My remarks tonight are not going to change your life path. You know that, and I know that. But some of you, no doubt, will be continuing on to further studies. This is good news. And some, this is truly a graduation day. You're moving on, you're getting into that kind of grown-up world, and you're ready to move. And I don't know whether you've been following this, and I'm speaking not just to the graduates who are going to receive these beautiful awards this evening, but also to parents and family members and children out here. But apparently, 30 years old, 30 is the new 20. You knew that, right? There's serious brain research that says that adolescent brain is really, truly not finished until about age, well, we used to think age 18, but frankly, we now know that it's somewhere between age 26 and 28. So apparently 30 is the new 20, the research says. Now, at the same time, some of us are reaching certain other milestones. Did you know, for example, that we're also hearing that 40 and 50, and yes, even 60 is the new 30, because as baby boomers, I'm probably the only one here, as baby boomers age, generally they tend to be more active and they're healthy and they're doing all sorts of fabulous things that they see you doing. They're trying to do the same thing. So, good news, everyone in this room is 30 tonight. You're going to thank me for that. I just know that. But you know, definitely graduating and learning that you're the new 30 means that you're moving forward in life. I'm also the new 30 in another way. Like you, I leave here tonight with this amazing honor, this degree from Humber, applied degree from Humber, and it's an honorary degree, and I just love the notion of being celebrated this way. And I am more grateful than I can express to be recognized in this way from this college with this degree. Friends and colleagues who've known me for the last, 5 years at the ministry, maybe 10 years before that, know that everything I was doing within my family or within schools or within childcare centers or family support centers, every time I'd come away from one of those, I would say to anyone who would care to listen, one day I might make a pretty good ECE. One day. And this I feel in an honorary way from Humber and from you. Thank you so much. I feel vindicated and validated for that goal. I realize that an honorary degree is given in recognition of my career accomplishments in education, and especially the recent work in those precious early years. But you're probably less familiar with me and my early career in dentistry, so I thought I'd talk about that. My grandfather was a dentist. He practiced dentistry actively until he was 75. He clearly knew that 75 was the new 30 as well. And, I admired him so much. I just loved the work he did. I loved the way he interacted with his patients. He just had this wonderful dental community that he worked with. So that was the career for me, I thought. Anyone would agree that dentistry would be a great profession. But I failed as a dentist. Actually, I failed before I even became a dentist. I never even went to dental school. Seriously, I really thought I would be a dentist, but when I look back at my career and all the things I'd done as a student in high school and in university and beyond, I'd worked with children. It certainly came to me that the passion that I felt for working with young people meant I had to be a teacher, and I've never looked back. I just love it. So I really owe today's honorary degree to failure. Would I be standing here if I were just the most popular dentist in this part of Toronto? Probably not. Probably not. Now, I have no intention of giving you any kind of advice. That's what you have family and friends to do, and they'll give you plenty. They've probably been giving you much more than you needed over the last little while, I suspect. But if my status as your commencement speaker entitles me to sort of advance an observation, not advice, an observation based on my experience, it would be this: fail early and fail often. Why? I've certainly learned from my experiences with young children over the past several years that failure is part of the learning process. Those of you where are the ECEs sitting tonight? In the early years, young children ask, get this, on average, 437 questions every day. Every day. Now, if you're exhausted as a parent and you have a little guy or gal, you know why you're tired. But it's not that they're asking the question, it's that they don't learn unless they're failing. And at the very least, every day, you should be asking yourself the question, why or why not? Because those of you who are early childhood educator grads who just did the woo know toddlers ask their questions not so much in words, it's not theoretical. They, the way they ask is doing something. If they want to know if something's breakable, they're going to find out if it's breakable. If they want to know what happens when you mix two things together, they're going to mix things together. And if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, you know. They ask those questions by trying it out. And you do too. We do too. All of us do that. And if you spend time watching a toddler, many of those attempts might look to the untrained, unskilled Humber graduate ECE eye as failures of that child to do something correct. In fact, that child is learning, making connections, getting those brain synapses and neural connections going, and building the brain and mapping the possibilities. That's how they learn. We know that's how brains are built. So as the saying goes, the master has failed more times than the novice has tried. Our mistakes, our failures, those are the real learning opportunities. You've learned to ski, you've learned to do all sorts of things, and you know if you're not falling when you're learning to ski, you're not learning. You know that. So I experienced some of this in my career. Everyone has, if they'll admit it. Here's one. I put myself forward for an interview for a very big superintendent job long before I should even have thought of doing that. They say that's a male thing. Men will apply for a job when they are about 60% ready for a job. Women will generally make sure they have 100% of the credentials before they apply for the job. It's just one of those male things. Anyway, I went to the interview, thought I was going to do a great job. Partway through this great exposition on some question that I've been asked, I noticed that one of the people interviewing me had fallen fast asleep. So, now clearly, I did become superintendent, just not on that day. And I've gone further in my career. And that experience propelled me to take on other challenges. You don't always win, but you try. You do all those things and you present your skills the best you can. I've had an opportunity to be invited to be a keynote speaker just about everywhere around the world. And what an honor to go and speak in various settings, in various ways about early learning or any subject related to education. But thanks to that experience, that devastating experience that might have stopped some people in their tracks, I learned from it. I know how to talk to people. I know how to bring people along and to give them a message that I hope will stick with them. It's also worth recognizing that there is no such thing as an overnight success. It just doesn't happen. You'll do well to cultivate the resources in yourself that bring you happiness outside of success or failure. The truth is, most of us discover where we're headed when we arrive. When we arrive. At that time, you turn around and say, well, yes, obviously, this is exactly where I thought I should be. And here I am. It's a good idea to try and enjoy the scenery on those detours that you take, that sometimes a stumble causes you, because you'll probably take a few of those detours. It's certainly been true in my career. I started in middle school. While I was a superintendent and director of education, I was involved with the early years in various ways, as Jason said. So, of course, when I was appointed to this role that I just left, the Assistant Deputy Minister of Early Years, it seemed like the culmination, the perfect trajectory in education for me. But honestly, the story really doesn't end there. For grads, this ceremony is the beginning. It's a brand new beginning. Same as for me. Because this week I started a whole new role, a whole new career as Executive Director of the Retired Teachers Association. Completely different. Feels to me, though, like a natural step. I can make the connection between 0 to 6 and 6-0 very comfortably in my mind. I get it. And there's a lot of similarity. So I see it just as another natural step. Some are chuckling back here. So the same will be true of you. Today is the beginning of your most exciting personal and professional adventure. And now, go and make some interesting mistakes. Make some amazing mistakes. Make some glorious and fantastic mistakes. And by all means, please accept my sincere congratulations on all the work you've done together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Grieve. We have 2 achievement awards to present today. The first award is the President Medal, which will be presented by President Whitaker. The President's Medal is given to one graduate in each school who has made a significant contribution to their school and to Humber by demonstrating leadership and participation in both the academic and student life of the college while maintaining a strong overall academic average. The School of Health Science is delighted to honor Million Tesfamera with this year's President's Medal. Million has been a very enthusiastic participant in the Practical Nursing Diploma program. He has been actively involved as a member on the Health Science Academic Integrity Committee and attended the 2015 Annual International Conference on Academic Integrity. Million participated in blood pressure clinics, the One Match program, health science open houses, and Humber College student orientation. He was a volunteer for the sickle cell workshop, and he also assisted teaching vital signs to the OTA-PTA students in the stimulation lab. Millian demonstrated professionalism in all his clinical placements and has received positive praise from his professors and coordinators. In fall 2014, he was a recipient for the Yip Wong Fong Memorial Award presented to the continuing student in the practical nursing program who exhibited passion and commitment to the program through high academic standings, extracurricular activities, and clinical practicum. He has been an excellent role model and mentor for his peers while maintaining a high academic standings. It is great pleasure that the School of Health Science presents the 2015 President Medal to Millian Tesfamariam. Our next award is the Board of Governors Achievement Award, which will be presented by Brian Gray. This award is given to one graduate in each school who has achieved their academic goals while participating in a significant number of college community and personal commitments. The School of Health Science is delighted to honor Enola Laiabo Akiyami with this year's Board of Governors Achievement Award. As an international student, Enola has persevered throughout the ECE program to attain her personal and academic goals. Enola has balanced between being a mother of her young baby back in Ghana with her education here in Canada and has consistently demonstrated her personal best. Her dedication and enthusiasm for early childhood education had inspired her to be a mentor and support to other students within the program, excel in her field placements, and prompt her to enroll in the Global Citizenship Certificate, all while completing her early childhood diploma. In fact, in her last placement, she was offered a position as a result of the level of excellence demonstrated by her knowledge, skills, and attitudes in her role. Her commitment to our program is admired by many. Her desire to collaborate with others is respected and welcomed by peers, and her commitment to college academics are more than evident. It is with great pleasure that the School of Health Science presents the 2015 Board of Governors Achievement Award to Enola Laiabo Akiyemi. We have now reached the moment that all of the graduates have been waiting for. The awarding of their credentials. Would the graduating class please stand? Graduates, today you have been admitted into the proud fellowship of the graduates of the Institution of Applied Arts and Technology of the Province of Ontario, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met long-established standards of conduct and learning. In the name of Humber College, therefore, I hereby charge you to actively safeguard the professional dignity and ethics of this fellowship, to sincerely cultivate the spirit of inquiry and experiment, to maintain through study and exploration the fresh viewpoint demanded in the age of rapid change and technology advancement, to contribute generously in all these ways to the society around you, that the dignity of all of us through you may be constantly reaffirmed. President Whitaker, Mr. Gray, may I present you the graduates of the School of Health Sciences. I certify that each graduate has met all of the academic requirements for the credential they are about to receive, and we ask for your approval on behalf of the Humber Board of Governors. We also ask that you acknowledge those unable to attend today's ceremony who are graduating in absentia. We're good to go. Thank you. We now ask for the first row of graduates to proceed to the stage to receive their credential. The remaining graduates can now be seated. To ensure that everyone is able to enjoy the ceremony and hear the names of the graduates as they are called, We ask that you hold your applause until the list of names for each program has been completed, and to remain seated throughout the ceremony. We will be announcing the Academic Achievement Award for the top student in each program. Please turn to page 88 in your Convocation program for the first group of graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera Balitsan, and I am pleased to announce our graduates this evening. It is my pleasure to introduce the graduates from the Emergency Telecommunications Program. Michael Benyon. Megan Campbell. Terrence Chadwick Nelson. Leah Childs. Kalsang Choden. Antonio Coladonato. Debbie Costa. Lauren Davies. Blanca Diaz. Luann Etherington. Stefan Featherby Dumka. Carol Finley. Donna Gomez. Darrell Hughes. Nadia Hussein. Aaron Hilton. Kyoko Ide. Jalisa Isani. Sylvia Kaminsky. Rachel Kennedy. Margaret Lopez. Cynthia Mahabir. Natasha McLean. Megan Morris. Taylor Nash. Nicole Paquette. Fiona Richardson. Sherry Simon. Angela Smith. Laura Subram. Kayla Tremblett. Melissa Van Erp. Marnie Williamson. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Emergency Telecommunications Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Early Childhood Education Program. Khadra Abdi. Khadra Abdullahi. Mariam Abeid, Suzette Ablanida, Eniola Akinyemi, Rebecca Al-Harari, Maria Alejo, Antonia Amayo, Sarah Amir, Alicia Ancona, Kelly Antunes, Rocky Aurora, Nicole Arrigo, Samantha Attridge, Rajveer Atwal, Faridat Audu, Omotope Awoleye, Aruni Balasuria, Dora Banegas, Arezo Barres, Lei Bao, Diana Barba, Bianca Bartucci, Navreet Bhatt, Ashley Baisley, Linda Bempong, Aisha Bhatt, Cassandra Bucco, Rihanna Bouwe, Chelsea Cameron, Kamara Campbell, Amanda Castro, Cassandra Jespite, Navneet Chahal, Ashish Chowdhury, Patricia Christodoulides, Jessica Chimino, Christina Chimino, Jamela Clark, Robin Kulota, Paige Cusack, Rebecca Sear, Renu Datta, Brian Day, Nandini Dina, Vanessa De Freitas, Michelle Deschamps, Fadia Dirani, Kadeen Dobbs, Aisha Dore, Sheena Dosa. Corinne Duffus. Katarzyna Dukat. Carrie Egan. Joy Enahoro. Shayna Enamorato. Amira Fada. Laura Farju. Tanya Ferreira. Stephanie Fletcher. Christina Fontana. Janet Paulo. Maria Vutia. Nikki Gandhi. Kiranveer Gill. Suchivan Gill. Veteki Ganana Chandran. Michelle Grandes. Amber Greenberry. Alessandra Gruta. Raj Mandeep Grewal. Rachel Jima. Jessica Habib. Danielle Haddad. Judy Hafez. Justine Handler. Shadio Hashi. Deborah Horton. Hannah Heiser Folano. Stephanie Hemeretz. Davina Hiraman. Lindsay Horlock. Mallory Hunt. Gwyneth Irabor. Ashley Ivy. Asha Jagpal. Nusrat Jahangir. Tiffany Jardim. Pardeep Chaji. Sweetiben Joshi. Jinu John. Shaomi Jones. Vince Jose. Zainab Kamara. Sheila Karkara. Ashima Khana. Amrita Kataria. Amandeep Kaur. Harmanpreet Kaur, Navneet Kaur, Taranbir Kaur, Sarah Kaiser Borzellino, Giselle Kamraj, Faris Khan, Humaira Khan, Suzanne Gnano, Devinda Kaur, Diane LaRose, Catherine LaRue, Cynthia Pang, Fu Rong Li, Jia Liu, Bibi Lol Muhammad, Ashley Lopez, Rosemary Lucia, Marley McDougall, Richa Madan, Joyce Grigor, Apit Mangat, Ayane Manuel, Xiaolei Mao, Tammy Marsman, Nelly Marti Corena, Cassandra Masters, Tasmin Martin, Leslie Mayorga, Giselle Monge, Katerina Mazzaferro, Caitlin McLean, Tia Martelli McLean, Cassandra Mel, Nicole Mendez, Shannon Miller, Sheikha Ming Williams, Chandradai Mohabir, Vida Mohammed, Cheyenne Mohammed, Teresa Most, Tessie Muje, Samia Naufa, Mile Nguyen, Dui Nguyen, Wendy Nguyen, Sarah Noor, Harriet Umbokeji, Moromoke Ola Osebigan, Satwinder Multani, Verushka Orozco, Cassandra Pacheco, Gabriela Palombo, Ardaman Panasar, Franca Panetta, Iliana Pascalino, Vibhavari Patel, Luis Perez, Margarita Phillips, Sharanjit Purawal, Sutarsini Raghavan, Mergan Rajabi Fashfarush, Jade Regina, Geeta Raj Kumar, Media Risco, Saida Bushra Haider Rizvi, Caitlin Rocket, Liliana Rodriguez, Melanie Romero, Sabrina Ruffalo, Amy Russell, Linda Safar, Farah Saeed, Sumara Saif, Laura Samat, Prabjot Sandhu, Venetia Sibalag, Navdeep Sekon, Leanne Severino, Taskeen Sheikh, Surdeep Singh, Zainab Sandirli, Satinder Sangha, Neha Sajid, Rohit Sharma, Jaya Sharma, Tanvi Sharma, Monica Sharma, Maitri Shah, Roshani Shrestha, Renu Shrestha, Kelly Singh, Nabamita Sinha, Tayaba Siddiqui, Gurkirat Singh, Yulia Sultan, Jennifer Soroka, Kristen Soko, Karen Stuckey, Soraya Somerville, Shireen Surani, Ananya Suresh Kumar. Hibu Sugal. Rabi Suleiman. Jana Sylvine. Marjorie Tagara. Jennifer Tavares. Christina Teleska. Shaylin Thompson. Deepak Toor. Kadian Tomlinson. Soumya Trivedi. Tanya Uarish. Cataline Vaida. Amber Vasconcelos. Stephanie Vinsek. Jaswinder Virk. Alicia Vidalingam. Diana Walker Moxham. Nanette Walters. Devinda Waring. Suad Barsame. Carly Willens. Portia Williams. Destiny Wong. Fei Fei Xia. Leona Shea. Emilia Yalda Shibo. Madiha Yasmin. Yvette Yukana. Jingmei Yu. Rui Je Yu. Seda Zakchevsky. Lingfang Zhang. Mengjiao Jue. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Early Childhood Education Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist Assistant Program. Katia Albuquerque. Rafia Ali. Jarius Batara. Amaranta Canizales. Caitlin Chafe. Chantal Conte. Hazel Delantur. Stacy Dunn. Carissa Egipto, Marites Espada, Darlene Espinoza, Elson Gonsalves, Marianne Ginto, Sarah Harvey, Caitlin Heath. Caitlin is the recipient of the Academic Award of Excellence for this program. Aviva Hoffman, Miho Ikeda, Samantha Inocencio, Victoria Ivanchenko, Dragan Ivosevic, Tracy Mack, Yemery Morales Rodriguez, Sharvari Ashok Naik, Ali Nasser, Jeremy Ostrovsky, Prashant Kumar Patel, Stephanie Paul, Shelley Persaud, Carling Robertson, Jasmine Robbins, Rosen Saludares, Laura Scanlon, Carolina Sobota, Evelyn Torres, David Walker, Tiffany Walpole, Melinda Younes, Melissa Young, Magdalena Zoltowski. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Occupational Therapist Assistant and Physiotherapist Assistant program. Our next group of graduates is from the Paramedic program. Sydney Bartha, Shane Beaton, James Bennett, Hugh Cannings, Anthony Chan, Daniel Deladone, Rachel DeYoung, Luciana Di Paolo, Ian Evenden, Richard Feliciani, Michael Filipovich, Susan France, Kevin Friedman, Jeffrey Haid, Rebecca Harper. Angelo Hofilenia. Christopher Horbay. David Kim. Jordan Krakauer. Sam Layard. Gordon Lee. Lydia Lynn. Justin Matthews. Ian McClure. Sarah Mador. Simin Doc Moksatia. Maria Murasan. Rebecca Murray. John Suk Oh. Luke Okashimo. Satvir Pabla. Sumit Rai. Ragul Kumar Ratna Kumar. Brian Roblin. Jacqueline Rolfe. Brian Romero. Lucas Savinetti. Christopher Shire. Stephanie Silva. Alexa Slavinsky. Chantal Smith. Chantal is the recipient of the Academic Award of Excellence for this program. Lauren Spina. Dwayne Stevens. Nicholas Tersini. Matthew Tiberi. Alessandra Viola. Hasim Wahab. Crystal Wilson. Dora Udakin. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the paramedic program. Our next group of graduates is from the Pharmacy Technician program. Victoria Akinola. Amira Bacchus. Rickay Bennett. Erica Benitez. Stephanie Briones. Monica Canas. Shannon Chan. Rachel Della Roca. Trevor Garrell. Leanne Estaris Gachalian. Taran Gill. Tarsini Gunaratna Raja, Mohammed Khan, Zainab Kochar, Alexander Lampeter, Shanique Nelson, Rose Nelson Ebimie, Selma Numanovic, Sangbil Park, Jigar Patel, Erica Petrozzi, Alasia Rea, Adetutu Shipeonu, Travis Spencer, Nadira Sukdeo, Chrisanne Thomas, Raymond Tran, Harindra Weerasekara, Gubeke Leo Lua Williams, Beatrice Won. Beatrice is the recipient of the Academic Award of Excellence for this program. Mei Xia Jiang. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Pharmacy Technician program. Our next group of graduates is from the Practical Nursing program. Esther Addo, Temitope Aderoju, Linda Ariste, Raquel Avalos, Michael Ayemi, Crystal Bailey, Dominika Barchitsky, Mankirat Budwal, Orly Benson, Bridget Bernard, Chelsea Braga, Courtney Braithwaite, Yuan Cao, Kristen Carter, Jennifer Chalklin, Karma Choni, Leslie Cho, Brittany Craig, Jennifer Daroyas, Gio Davita, Lawrence De Castro, Sukhpreet Danjal, Abby Di Giandomenico, Loretta Doga, Stephanie Doyle, Sarah Emagalit, Nadia Edwards. Rashida Edwards. Daniel Fabella. Hansel Floreno. Colleen Flynn. Martha Garces. Karamjit Gotra. Diane Govinda. Kristen Gritton. Joshua Heyman. Cheyenne Hossein. Tatiana Hoj. Nebat Ibrahim. Whitney Ilsley. Yashwinder Pal Janagal. Dadin Kampa. Eunice Kim. Andrew Lagbeneku Essien. Jonaline Lau. Ying Liang. Harshpreet Lobana. Upneet Locham. Kathy Ann Love Harriet. Glorina Lubansa. Mark Luchon. Arshad Mahmood. Naomi Mbike. Paulo Manuel. Eve Marzan. Anita Medeiros. Melissa Migliazza. Anna Moffett. Amanda Moores. Alexandra Moroz. Harpinda Nagra. Tabani Ndlovu. Chanel Nembard. Lena Nguyen. Teresa Nitti. Vanessa Passero. Tanzin Balzom. Dhruval Patel. Preeti Patel. Cody Patro. Marina Piluzhny. Kelly Price. Shangwei Chi. Jasleen Rakra. Senarat Ratnayake. Sarah Rapizo. Matota Samarawira. Agiapal Sandhu. Amandeep Sandhu. Sandeep Sandhu, Enma Serrano Alvarado, Mohammed Sheikh, Eileen Sibalon, Natasha Singh, Ravinda Singh, Million Tesfa Mariam, Mikmar Tsering, Jampal Tsawang, Tenzin Somo, Stephen Turner, Mariah Uzaka, Chantal Vassal, Ahalia Velai Depalai, Brittany Verge, Pramina Vijaya Kumar, Ruwangi Wadugo Dapitaya, Roshani Vijaratne, Anita Wong, Jinhee Yoon, Tsering Yudon, Zafar Zafar, Natasha Zareng. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Practical Nursing Program. Our next group of graduates is from the Early Childhood Education Special Needs Program. Kathleen Aguilar, Maybell Alawas, Josie Ampuero, Effie Biliris, Tamara Brown, Kristen Burrell, Ugochi Eze, Jennifer Gaudet, Mehuish Gazanfar, Elaine Jiang, Pamela Gutierrez, Larissa Maestro, Jessica Mizal, Afsane Mokhtari, Sherry Ng, Patricia Naik, Abian Omar, Stella Otang, Kapinga Oyebode, Tenzin Palki, Tammy Panacho, Nishanti Satasivam, Vanessa Seman, Kelsey Shaw, Bailey Ward. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Early Childhood Education Special Needs Program. Please join me in congratulating Blenda Runebjörk, a graduate of the Bachelor of Commerce E-Business Marketing Program. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the granting of the credentials. Thank you.
I'd like to thank each of the graduates, guests, faculty, and all of the staff and volunteers for making this ceremony possible. The faculty and staff invite all the guests to join us for a reception outside of this hall immediately after the ceremony. Following the singing of O Canada, please remain standing while the platform party and graduates exit. Please rise and join me in another applause for the graduates, followed by the singing of O Canada.
way down in my heart.